Hello students, we are back with our new chapter video, that is chapter number 11. That one chapter is going in our live classes, that is chapter number 9, and now we'll study chapter number 11 in our video sessions. Okay, so today we're going to start our chapter 11. The name is mensuration. This chapter you have already studied. The intro of this chapter you have already studied in a class 6, class 4, class 5, the little bit intro. What does the meaning of the term mensuration? Mensuration means we have to measure the length, breadth and height of a figure is called as simply a mensuration. In the mensuration, the three categories comes like to find the perimeter, area and volume. This all comes under one category, that is the mensuration. Okay, now the first we'll see the introduction of it and we'll go for the exercise. Mensuration, the part of a geometry that concerned with the ascertaining length, areas and volume. Okay, why that I said you that it is based on the perimeter, area and volume. Okay, perimeter, you know already what is a perimeter. Okay, we'll discuss it in the next slide. Mensuration is a branch of mathematics dealt with the measurement of geometric figure and their parameter, and it all about the process of measurement. Mensuration is nothing is to just find out the measurement of a particular geometrical figure, and it should be with the closed figure. Okay, mensuration is useful about the measurement of shapes and figure. It is applicable in 2D and 3D geometric shapes both. Now what is the meaning of 2D shapes? 2D shape full form is two-dimensional shapes. It is a shape surrounded by 3 or more straight line in a plane figure, then it is a 2D figure. Minimum 3 or more than 3 line, it is said, means triangle, rectangle, square, pentagon, any figure it can be. These are called as the two-dimension figure, means it contains only the length and breadth. Okay, now we'll see the 3D figures. Example, if a example of a 3D figure is our glass duster, cylinder, that is your water bottle, then cuboidal, any box, okay, any cartoon type box. So if a shape is surrounded by a number of surfaces or planes, then it is termed as a 3D figure. In simple words we can say that when you will keep on one paper over another, and then it converted into a bundle of paper, and it looks like length to tha, breadth bhi tha, now it attains a height also. When any figure attains a height, means अगर किसी figure में height होती है, then it is called as the 3D shape, means it has a 3 dimension, that is the length, breadth and height. Okay, now we'll see first of all the perimeter. It is defined as a continuous line forming the boundary of a closed geometrical figure. Okay, for an example, if you will see over here, if you can see over here, this is a quadrilateral. I am drawing. Quadrilateral means a four-sided figure. This is A, B, C and D. This is a quadrilateral. Okay, so when we want to find the perimeter of it, perimeter second meaning is the length of the figure. Length of the figure means the sum of all the sides. When you will calculate the sum of all the sides of the figure, then you will calculate the perimeter of it. Like I will calculate AB, then BC, CD and D. When I will add all this measurement of the sides, then I will get the perimeter. It is the length of a shape. One definition. It is also defined as the sum of all sides of a closed figure. Okay, now we'll see the perimeter formula. Like perimeter for rectangle, we can say it as a 2 into length plus breadth, because perimeter rectangle has 2 lengths and 2 breadths, so all together become 2 length and 2 breadth, so it is 2 length into breadth. The perimeter of a square is what? 4 into side. The perimeter of a triangle is what? The perimeter of a triangle is sum of all sides. Please don't say it as a 3 into side. Okay, perimeter of triangle, so a triangle can be a skeleton, can be a scalene, can be isosceles and can be a equilateral triangle. Okay, so when anybody will ask from you that what is the perimeter of a triangle, you should say it's sum of all sides, because it's not mentioned the type. And when if anyone going to be asked like what is the perimeter of an equilateral triangle, then you can say 3 into side, or at the place of 3 into side if you will say sum of all sides, then also it is not wrong. So perimeter of a equilateral triangle is 3 into side. Perimeter of a pentagon, it is said perimeter of a pentagon, it can be a regular, it can be irregular. So what we will say, sum of all sides. But when it is mentioned that perimeter of a regular pentagon, regular means all sides equal, so that you can directly say it as a 5 into side. Similarly it will go for the other figures. These are the general formulas for perimeter. Now the second part, area. The amount of space inside the boundary, the amount of space inside a boundary of a flat dimension object, or simply we can say the space occupied by a surface. Meaning to say is that this is a diagram I am drawing. The inner part of the boundary, बाउंड्री के अंदर वाला जो सारा पार्ट ऑक्यूपाई होता है, that part is called as the area of the figure. This full shaded part, you can say that yes, it is the area of the figure. The area, the space occupied inside the boundary of the figure. Okay, now the formula for the area of square, we know it, side into side. Area of rectangle, length into breadth. Area of triangle, that is half base into height. Area of parallelogram, base into height. This all we have studied. Now this here, this is new. Area of trapezium is sum of two parallel sides into height. Now if you will observe the figure of a trapezium, अगर आप trapezium को observe करते हो तो ये आपका parallel side होता है, ठीक है. So the formula is half sum of these two parallel sides and into height. Height is what I told you. I told you the difference between the median and altitude, है ना. सो हियर द हाइट मीन्स वही एल्टीट्यूड होता है. अ स्ट्रेट लाइन बिटवीन द टू पैरेलल लाइन इज कॉल्ड एज एन एल्टीट्यूड और अ हाइट. So half sum of parallel sides into height. And what is the area of rhombus? Half d1 into d2, where d1 and d2 are the diagonals of the two rhombus. This is the figure. Okay, now we're going to start our exercise. It is based on the perimeter. Now see the first question. A square and a rectangular field with the measurement as given in the figure have same perimeter. The rectangle and square is given. Here you can see this is a rectangle and this one is a square. These two figures are given and they are saying that their perimeter is equal. So which field has the larger area? So for the perimeter, if you will observe figure A, it is a square. ठीक है, it looks like a square, it is a square. So square का all sides equal, so it is possible that you can calculate the perimeter of a square easily 4 into side. But here you can see the rectangle. Here it is only given the breadth of the rectangle, they have not given the length of the rectangle. But one information they are saying that perimeter of, what they are saying, that the perimeter of square is equals to the perimeter of rectangle. ठीक है. So the perimeter of a square is what? 4 into 60, that is 240, and perimeter of rectangle formula is 2 into length plus breadth. Here it is given 80 plus breadth is equals to 240. When 2 is in division, changes its side, so it will be 240 upon 2, so it is 120, and B ka value we have got it as a 40 meter. So now area of figure A is a square, so side into side, 60 into 60 is 3600 meter square. Meter square is the unit of the square, unit of the area, sorry, meter square is the unit of the area. And the area of the figure B, area of the figure B is in the shape of rectangle, so it is length into breadth. So length is 80 and breadth is 40, so it is 3200 meter square. Now they are asking which field has larger area, so you can see field A has a larger area. Okay, second question. Question number 2. Mrs. Kaushik has a square plot with the measurement as shown in the figure. She wants to construct a house in the middle of the plot. A garden is developed around the house. Find the total surface area of a developing garden around the house at the rate of 55 per meter square. Okay, if you can observe, if this will be the field, ये पूरा उसका एक plot है. इस plot में she wants to build a house here. ठीक है, she wants to build a house over here in this area. So here you can see the zigzag lines. She want to put a garden in that zigzag line, so they are asking that what will be the cost of putting the garden. So अगर मैं पूरे outer area में से, from this outer rectangle, see this outer rectangle में से if I will subtract this inner rectangle or inner square, whatever shape it is given, may I get the area of this shaded part, this part. Okay, so area of the plot is side into side, area of the house is 20 into 15 according to the measurement given. So area of the garden to be developed is the area of plot minus area of house, or you can write area of outer figure minus area of inner figure. It is 625 minus 300. Your answer is 325 meter square. Mein she will put a garden. Now they are saying that the cost of 1 meter square garden is rupees 55, and total how much area of a garden she has, that is 325. So multiply, your answer is 17,875 is the cost of putting the garden. Question number 3. The shape of a garden is in a rectangle in the middle and semicircular at the end shown in the figure. Find the area and the perimeter of this garden. ठीक है, first of all we'll calculate the perimeter of the garden. Here you can see this figure is divided into 3 figures. Like here you can see this is a one figure, this one is another figure, and this is the third figure. If you'll observe the first and third figure, they looks like a semicircle. Okay, so and the middle is rectangle, this full middle is a rectangle, but here you can see this full length of the figure, ये पूरी length जो figure की है वो 20 मीटर है. So out of it the semicircles are also getting cut. ये सेमी सर्कल कट हो रहे हैं साइड से, तो ये वाली साइड रेक्टेंगल की लेंथ और ब्रेथ निकालने के लिए कम होगी. सो व्हाट वी विल डू, सी 7 सेंटीमीटर is this is full width of the length of the figure is fully 7 centimeter, ये पूरी 7 है. So this is considered as the diameter of the circle. ठीक है, so diameter का half. Here you can see just see the second line of our solution, that circumference of a one circular part is what, 2 pi r. Circumference of a semicircle is what, 2 pi r. ठीक है, ये देखो circumference of a semicircle is 2 pi r and it is a semicircle, so we will divide by 2, so 2 से 2 cancel, that is why it is written here pi r. Pi value is 22/7 and the radius is 3.5. तो ये पूरी अगर diameter है, so your radius will be 3.5, 7 का आधा, so you are getting 11 meter, and total how many semicircles are there? 2. So the circumference of both the semicircle is 22 meter. Now we'll calculate the perimeter of the rectangle. For perimeter of a rectangle, if you will observe over here, see perimeter का मतलब होता है outer boundary of the figure. क्या होता है outer boundary of the figure? So just see where my that line is going. Just see that. Just see this is a one part, this blue part. ठीक है, so this is a side of a rectangle. तो side of a rectangle अगर आप observe करोगे आपके solution की first line जो है, ये पूरा वाला जो है this full, ठीक है, this full is of 20. तो रेक्टेंगल वाला कितना बचा, 3.5 इधर से कम किया, ब्लू वाला पार्ट देखो, और 3.5 इधर से कम किया, टोटल कितना कम हो गया आपका 7. तो 20 माइनस 7 इज व्हाट, ये 13. 13 प्लस सी दिस ब्लू पार्ट, ये दिस इज द सेमी सर्कल. सेमी सर्कल इज व्हाट, सो सी 13 प्लस दिस सेमी सर्कल प्लस दिस वन साइड, दिस इज अगेन 13 and this semicircle. So 13 plus 13 and 2 semicircle का perimeter we have calculated is 22. So it is 13 plus 22 plus 13, answer is 48 meter is the perimeter of the given figure. ठीक है, now we have to calculate the area. So area will be also same as that of what we will write, area of rectangle plus 2 into area of semicircular region. So semicircular region means area of circle is what, pi r square, और semicircle का calculate करना है तो what we will do, divided by 2, and total how many semicircle are there, 2 semicircles are there. So here is the calculation of it. Now question number 4. In question number 4 they are saying that a flooring tile has a shape of parallelogram whose base is 24 centimeter and corresponding height. टाइल्स लगी है रूम में, उसकी ब्रेथ और हाइट दे दी है आपको. ठीक है, हाउ मेनी सच टाइल्स आर रिक्वायर्ड टू कवर अ फ्लोर ऑफ द एरिया 1080 मीटर स्क्वायर. दिस इज द फुल एरिया जहाँ पे आपको टाइल्स लगानी है. सो हियर यू कैन सी एरिया ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम, दैट इज वी कैन से इट एज द एरिया ऑफ टाइल्स. ठीक है, वन टाइल. सो बेस इंटू हाइट इट इज कमिंग 240 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर. बट इफ यू विल ऑब्जर्व इट इज इन अ सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर एंड इट इज इन अ मीटर स्क्वायर. ठीक है, सो व्हाट वी विल डू, आइदर कन्वर्ट मीटर इंटू सेंटीमीटर और कन्वर्ट सेंटीमीटर इंटू मीटर एज योर विश. वन फॉर्मूला इज देयर फॉर फाइंडिंग द नंबर ऑफ टाइल्स. सो रिक्वायर्ड नंबर ऑफ टाइल्स इज एरिया ऑफ फ्लोर अपॉन एरिया ऑफ ईच टाइल. एरिया ऑफ फ्लोर इज 1080 मीटर स्क्वायर अपॉन 240 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर. जब तक यूनिट सेम नहीं होती है यू कैन नॉट कैंसल इट. सो मीटर स्क्वायर को अगर आपको सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर में कन्वर्ट करना है तो मीटर स्क्वायर मतलब मीटर इंटू मीटर. 1 मीटर को कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो 100 आएगा, 2 मीटर को कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो 200 आएगा. नाउ इट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर. ओके, सो हियर इट इज रिटन, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज रिटन 10,000. Now they all are in centimeter. Centimeter and centimeter get cancelled, and when you will simplify it, total 45,000 tiles will be there. Okay. Now question number 5. In question number 5, an ant is moving a few food pieces different shapes scattered on the floor. ये food के कुछ pieces दिए हैं जो floor पर scattered है. For which the food piece would have to be take a longer round. इन फूड पीस में से सबसे ज़्यादा उसे किस में चलना पड़ेगा. एंड रिमेंबर द सर्कमफेरेंस ऑफ सर्कल कैन बी ऑब्टेन बाय यूजिंग द एक्सप्रेशन सी इज इक्वल्स टू 2πr. दे आर गिविंग अ जस्ट एन हिंट. व्हेन यू विल ऑब्जर्व अ पार्ट ए, अगर आप पार्ट ए को ऑब्जर्व करते हो तो एक तो ये पूरा सेमी सर्कल दिख रहा है. सेमी सर्कल पेरीमीटर इज व्हाट 2πr अपॉन 2. सो पेरीमीटर इज 2πr अपॉन 2, इट इज πr. And plus this line is also given, this comes under the perimeter. अभी मैंने समझाया है perimeter का मतलब होता है outer boundary of the figure. If I going to start traveling from here, ये चला ये चला ये चला, this is semicircular part and this is the length of the line. So the full length of the line is what, pi r plus the length of the line. You can take it as a 2.8 or a formula is also given as a 2r because radius का double है. So pi r plus 2r, pi value 22/7 into radius 2.8. ठीक है, d is 2.8, so your radius will be half, that is 1.4 plus 2 into 1.4. so when you will do the calculation of it, it is coming 7.2 centimeter. Similarly for the second part अगर आप देखोगे कि I will going to start from here, तो ये 1.5 है तो ये भी आपका क्या हो जाएगा 1.5. ये चला 1.5 plus 2.8 plus 1.5 and plus the semicircular region का perimeter. See 1.5 plus 2.8 plus 1/2 into 2πr. Here it is coming 10.2 centimeter. Similarly we will calculate the perimeter of the third figure. इसमें भी same, अगर मैं यहाँ से चलना start करूँ तो this is 2 centimeter plus the perimeter of this semicircle plus 2 plus 2 plus semicircle area, sorry semicircle perimeter. So total it is coming 8.4. Now they are asking that for which food piece would the ant have to take a longer round. तो सबसे ज़्यादा लेंथ किस फिगर की आ रही है, एक की 7.2 है, एक की 10.2 है और एक की 8.4 है. So figure B has the larger length, so the ant has to travel to the figure B. Okay, this completes your exercise.